There's always one cog that's the most important piece of the machine.
Arise, Rodimus Prime. Optimus.
Rodimusbill here, and today we're going to do our first deluxe figure from the Transformers Siege War for Cybertron trilogy, COG. First we'll take a look at these nice packages. They have a not totally square shaped, they're angled. Here's COG. Now COG is a deluxe class, and he used to belong to Fortress Maximus. He's composed of several different weapons, and he can make 2 different vehicles, or combine to be one big vehicle. And there is COG. Let's see, there's some artwork with the Ark leaving Cybertron. You got the 2 forces. Siege War for Cybertron. Top, War for Cybertron trilogy. Bottom words. And the back. This is WFC S8. That's War for Cybertron. He's the 8th figure. You have COG. It is a Weaponizer. Break apart weapons. Weaponized figure. Equipped figure. This has Sideswipe, where you can attach him to the feet. You can attach him to the back. You can use his guns. Equipped figure. And that is COG, our first deluxe, and he's also Weaponizer. Now let's get this bad guy, or this cool figure, out of the packaging and see what we have. And now that we have COG out of the package, first we're going to take a look at his instruction booklet. Now, on one side of the instruction booklet, this tells you how, in this case it's Sideswipe, how you can put COG on top of Sideswipe. And then there's different configurations. And this names all his parts. So the 2 guns, these are called circuit welders. You got the 2 arms are the electro scramblers. These feet parts right here are HF spectrum disruptor. His waist with these 2 black things, which we'll see later on, is the neutron synthesis shield. And this middle piece is the thermal booster. And on the other side, it just basically tells you how to transform into vehicle mode. And you could attach things, the fire blast effects, which we all have, the Micromaster, Battlemasters, which we have all these guys, how they attach to the figure. And we'll just put this aside. And now we'll look at COG. First, here are those blasters again, and they are molded in black. Same exact design, front and back. And here is COG. Now, first we'll take a look at the face. There you go. He is a blue face with some silver eyes. He's got a blue head. He's got some silver. He's silver, blue, and black, with some red painted on. So there's his chest. He's got silver on the chest. There is another 5mm peg. Now this guy is a weaponizer, so he does parts for him. Some black there, some blue going along. You got some more 5mm pegs. You got some more 5mm holes. Again, 5mm pegs on the tank treads. He's got 5mm holes on the bottom. Another 5mm hole. He's got these holes. He's got that. He's got these holes here. He's got these holes on his arms. He's got some on the back. So he's definitely a weaponizer, is a good name for this guy. And he also transforms too. But first, we're going to look at some comparisons. Now, here's his fellow Siege Deluxe Hound. And if you look at their heads, they are about the same size. Here is a Deluxe Jazz from the last line, Power of the Primes. Now he is a little bigger. It seems on the Siege line, they went smaller for a higher price point. And this is how he compares to a Voyager size, that is Grimlock from Power of the Primes. Now COG is part of Fortress Maximus originally. So this is Cerebros and Spike from my Titan class. And then here he is with the Battlemasters blowpipe, fire drive, Lionizer, and then we'll just bring in our race car patrol for size, Swindler, Handler. And these are all the Siege figures. And then later on we're going to show you how you can combine the Battle Patrol and the Airstrike Patrol into him. Now, put all that aside first while he's in robot mode. These are all the effects from the Battlemaster, so there's plenty of places you could put them in. They've got those. Sorry, that little dog's barking. That's actually Jazz. And also, on these little things, you've got places you could put that there. You could put, let's see, there is a hole there. So there's a whole bunch of little places where you could weaponize these things. There you go. And then you could put this guy, here too at the top. You could put him there. You could put these here. There. And also, I think you could also, these double as Titan Master pegs. No, they don't. My bad. They're just a little bit bigger bigger for the Titan Master pegs. And his weapons, he can hold his weapons in his hand like that. He can hold his weapons here. He can hold his weapons here. But you know what? I think on this we're going to do a little differently. Since now he's in robot mode, we're going to add all of our prime Battlemasters to him. So we're going to take COG and we're going to add the Race Car Patrol. They've got little 5mm pegs there. So we're going to do a Metasaur, and the original G1 Metasaur, and stick these guys on the legs. Then what we're going to do is take Lionizer as a sword and stick Lionizer there. Then we'll take this guy, which is the Battle Patrol, and put them there. Then we're going to take our Battlemasters and plug them in on the arms, like such. Oh, let me just back this guy up. There. And then he's got his own weapons. Let's see. We'll put his own weapons back here, just for storage. Let's see. Put that guy there. Now we have this guy. Oh, here. Let's see. We're going to take this guy off and put the saber on. So now we got him like that. And we still have pegs here and here. And we'll just stick this in the back for storage. We'll stick this guy here. You've got plenty of options on these figures. Now this is COG, all weaponized. And you could see, we'll stick that there. He's very compatible with all of the Siege line. We'll stick the swoosh effect here. And this we'll put here. Like so. Now there is COG with all of the Micromaster sets and the Battlemasters all attached. Now, what's a good thing about COG is you also take COG apart and you can accessorize other figures with him. I don't have Sideswipe like the instructions, but we do have Hound, and we will do that later. Right now, we're going to get COG back to robot mode. And now we're actually going to transform him into his vehicle mode. Now, first do is we want to take this and slide this here. You have that peg goes into that hole, and we'll put this guy side. Now on this guy, all you do is you rotate the legs, and this tab is going to slide in right there. And then you take this part, rotate this up, they do pop out. And that is basically, and then we could put these in here. And there is half of COG's vehicle mode, right there. And then the other side, what you want to do is take the arms off, turn the head around, and then these just go on here, like that. Like, oops, it's on backwards. And there is the other half of COG. And this half is nice locked in, right there, tabbed in. You got the tank treads, you got the 2 rolling wheels, you got guns, and that is that one. And this one, he's got these guns up here, he's got these 2 guns here, he's got these 2 guns here, and then he is silver, he's blue, and that is basically the 2 guns. And now that COG is split into the 2 different vehicles, they do have 2 different names. One is called Gasket, and one is called Grommet. And here he is compared to Siege Hound. That is the 3 parts of that comparison. Here how he compares to Jazz, and then a Voyager Grimlock. Now, what you can do is you got a little tab there and a slot here. You can combine the vehicle. So now he's a little longer than your average deluxe vehicle. And this is his vehicle mode, and he separates into 2 cars. So very much playability with that too. Now, we're going to take him apart and show you each piece separately. Okay, you have the 2 legs, which are here. They got a 5mm peg, a 5mm hole, another peg, and these fold up, and that is what you got for these 2. So these 2 are similar. These, you have these swivel out like that. They can bend like that. This rotates 360. You can do all sorts of things with that. And these have a 5mm hole on his hand, the hole there, and a peg here. Now you have these 2. This, you got the 5mm pole there. These 2 are where his legs connect into, and you have a 5mm peg here and 2 holes there. And then you have this. This, you could rotate both of these out. So you got 2 5mm holes there, one there, and you have a peg that folds out for a gun. So, since I'm never going to remember these, we'll go over their names again. Circuit Welder, Electro Scrambler, HF Spectrum Disruptor, and then this would be this part, the Neutron Synthesis Shield, and I assume this would be the Thermal Booster. Okay, now that we got that all set, let's bring in Hound, our fellow Siege. Let's flip up the camera a little. Now, these seem to be very popular as the feet. So what we're going to do is follow me, the peg goes into the holes there and there. Also, if you watch my Hound review, you can see all this again in my Hound review, but since this is COG, okay, this big thing we're going to put here on Hound. Alright, then we're going to take these arms and we'll put these here. We'll put these here. Now it does on site swipe. Let's see what it did. It said put the arms there, put that up there. See, to put this on his shoulder, to put this. This is one big cannon. All sorts of things you can do. Alright, now, let's see. We've got his guns, so we can put the... Actually, you know what? We're going to really decorate this guy. Let's see. We're also going to bring in some of our fellow... let's see. Does Hound have something in the back? There we go. We got that in the back. Alright. Now we're just focusing on COG. So I think that's all parts of COG. And then we can put his guns... we'll put his guns here. Because Hound has his own gun. And then we'll just build Hound's gun. Like that. There we go. And then if you want... let's see. And still working with COG, we can do these guys. Like I said, a lot of variations. Plus, we still have all these pegs. We still have all these pegs. Like if you want to stick there. I mean, it's just... the possibilities are endless with these guys. So for right now, that is COG. So we've got a little technical difficulty. So we have COG's chest piece here. We've got one arm there. We've got the other arm there. There are his feet, his guns, and that's the back of him. Now, let's take this piece off. We'll put this, see if this will fit. No. We'll use this as a gun. So now he's got this as a gun. And this piece, what can we do with this piece? It won't fit right there. Well, we can always put it there on his leg. There you go. See? So there's a whole bunch of, and then we could do this. Oh, see, Hound has these little things that get in the way. Oh, so, like I said, there's a few things you can do with this character. And that is how COG fits on the Siege figures. So, he's very, very versatile. Let's just take apart Hound. And let's just get back to COG. So, again, here's COG. And let's transform him back into normal. Into robot mode. Like that. His legs fold out. We'll get his feet ready. Because this is a COG review. And I apologize, when I did my Hound review, I kept on saying COG Man, as in the Last Night figure. Very, very similar. Let's see, this goes like that. Alright, so these are the legs. Now what you want to do is, this slides, oops, I had it right the first time. This slides, and there's also, I can't wait to get 6-Shot, which is Metroplex's Weaponizer. And then these, you just plop in there. And there's also a Triptychon Weaponizer coming out, which I can't think of his name right now. So, there, we want to do this right arm, or And we'll do the other arm. Plug in right there. So now we are back to COG, our Weaponizer Siege Deluxe figure. And there's Hound. Again, thank you for watching this video. I really do like COG. Like I said, these Weaponizers are very fun to play with. They're versatile. I really do like the Siege, the whole concept. Not only can you put this guy on, can you take him apart and put him on figures, but you can also put all these little weapons and stuff on him. So he could be a weapon, or he could be a weapon holder. It's very ingenious, and I never did get the original Fortress Maximus, so I don't have the original COG. In fact, I didn't even know about him until this guy came out. But I do have the new Titan Master Fortress Maximus, and there is COG. So, as you can see, he's a little smaller, but neither here nor there. Alright, thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel. Check out all my other Siege reviews. We've done Titan Masters, we've done Power of the Prime reviews, we've done DC, we've done Transformers. Please leave comments. I always answer all the comments I get if I could. I respond to them. Please be nice. Give me a thumbs up. Share. These videos do take a lot of time, especially transforming all of them, and I don't mind doing it if you guys enjoy it. So please like, subscribe, share. Help me get the word out about Rodimusbill. And as always, in the immortal words of Rodimus Prime, till all are one, till all are one. Let's get weaponized.